If you find the terrifying realm of serial killers fascinating and enjoy the suspenseful thrill, Netflix has a variety of gripping TV shows that delve into the twisted minds of these well-known criminals. In this video, we'll be counting down the 10 best serial killer TV shows on Netflix.
You are a killer too. Nobody has ever caught me. I expected to feel great guilt.
At number 10, we have The Serpent, a joint production between Netflix and bbc. This gripping 8-part miniseries is inspired by real events but presents a fictionalized account of the French serial killer Charles Sobhraj. Set in the 1970s, the show follows Sobhraj's transformation from a thief and scam artist to a cold-blooded murderer, specifically targeting tourists, particularly backpackers, in Thailand.
I've been good to you. And you understand why it's hard for me to accept that you just want to leave.
The series adopts a nonlinear storytelling approach, alternating between showcasing Sobhraj's crimes during the 1970s and an investigation that takes place after the fact. Indian Predator, The Diary of a Serial Killer.
उनका दिमाग उबाल के पी लिया गया।
बाकी तो फालतू इल्जाम लगा दिए।
एक ने कहा कि राजा ऐसे था, भेजे खाता था, बड़ा खूंखार था, पागल है वो।
At number 9, we have Indian Predator, The Diary of a Serial Killer. Unlike many other serial killer documentaries that predominantly focus on Europe or the United States, this film takes a different approach by shedding light on a modern-day killer in India. The documentary revolves around the disappearance of Dhirendra Singh, an Indian journalist, which serves as the starting point to delve into the story of Raja Kalandar. Kalandar, who is believed to be responsible for the deaths of at least 15 individuals and is suspected of engaging in cannibalism, becomes the central focus of the documentary. What sets this documentary apart is that it includes an exclusive interview with Kalandar himself, offering a rare opportunity to gain insight into the mind of a serial killer. Slasher.
I'm not a killer! I'll rid myself of you once and for all!
At number 8, we have Slasher. This anthology series takes a unique approach by centering on a different story in each season. While originally airing on Chiller, the first 3 seasons are now available on Netflix, with the 4th season available on Shudder. This series offers a delightful blend of 3 of the best serial killer shows on Netflix, all in one. Each season takes the familiar elements and tropes of slasher movies and presents a fresh and engaging story. The first season is set in a small town, where copycat killings from the main character's past emerge. The second season focuses on former camp counselors being targeted after hiding a dark secret. In the 3rd season, a killer seeks revenge on those involved in the death of a man from the previous year. Crime Scene, The Texas Killing Fields.
Never forget the day that my daughter disappeared.
She wasn't the first young woman to disappear in the area.
This compelling documentary series has gained recognition as one of the best additions to Netflix's collection of serial killer shows. Focusing on a specific area in Texas, the series delves into the disturbing phenomena surrounding the discovery of numerous bodies. Referred to as the Killing Fields due to the significant number of murder victims found there, the documentary examines not just one, but multiple cases related to the victims found in this area.
After another, these ritualistic killings.
It's when things really broke bad.
Police are baffled over the latest discovery tonight in what some are now calling a killing field.
Each case is meticulously explored, tracing the investigation's progress, identifying points where the trail goes cold, and uncovering potential connections between the cases. The series features insightful interviews with investigators and individuals connected to the victims, providing viewers with a comprehensive understanding of the cases. Don't fuck with cats.
Of somebody that's going to become a serial killer.
We had a ticking time bomb on our hands. Twisted story that keeps twisting.
At number 6, we have Don't Fuck with Cats, Hunting an Internet Killer. This captivating docuseries considered one of the best serial killer TV shows on Netflix, centers around the real-life case of Luca Magnotta in Montreal. While not classified as a traditional serial killer, the internet sleuths who pursued him were convinced that he posed a potential threat.
This isn't the first time. It's not going to be the last time. This is going to get progressively worse.
The series focuses on these amateur investigators who stumble upon videos of Magnotta engaging in acts of animal cruelty. Disturbed by what they witness, the group embarks on their own investigation to uncover the identity of the man in the videos, fearing that his violence may escalate to humans. The end of the fucking world.
I'm going whether you come with me or not. You in?
I didn't know where we were going or when I was going to kill her. I punched my dad in the face and stole his car.
At number 5, we have The End of the Fucking World. This British dark comedy drama offers a unique and comedic take on the concept of serial killers, setting it apart from other true crime series. The show revolves around James, a 17-year-old who believes he is a psychopath, and Alyssa, who seeks solace from her troubled home life. Based on Charles Forsman's mini-comics of the same name, the series explores their unconventional relationship as James contemplates making Alyssa his next victim.
As they happen, you only see that they were important when you look back.
Seatbelt?
Fuck seatbelts. Take your top off.
I think I'm stuck.
While the characters in the show may not possess many redeeming qualities, The End of the Fucking World surpasses the source material, providing a storyline that stands on its own and reaches a conclusion rather than being abruptly canceled. Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer.
The so-called Night Stalker who has terrorized California.
The same man is suspected in 6 to 8 murders and 25 to 30 attacks.
At number 4, we have Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer. This gripping documentary series delves into the true story of the infamous Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez, who terrorized the streets of Los Angeles in the 1980s.
He has this horrible big grin, and he's missing all these teeth. He just stared at me like a killer clown.
The series follows the relentless pursuit of law enforcement officials as they race against time to catch the sadistic killer. Through interviews, archival footage, and chilling reenactments, the series unravels the disturbing crimes committed by Ramirez and the impact it had on the city. Catching Killers.
The so-called happy face killer, the Green River Killer.
She was my first, and I thought I would not do it again, but I was wrong. It seems like a lot of rage. There was a lot of anger in the way that...
At number 3, we have Catching Killers. This unique true crime TV series offers a fresh perspective by focusing on the relentless efforts of those dedicated to capturing serial killers. The show delves into the work of the police investigators who tirelessly pursue these criminals, often finding themselves just a step behind. It also highlights the crucial role of the prosecutors tasked with bringing these killers to justice.
In prison for the rest of his life. Gentlemen, hug and kiss your families because we're going to be working for a long, long time.
With each episode dedicated to a different serial killer, including well-known names like Eileen Wuornos, the Happy Face Killer, BDK, and the Toronto Village Killer, Catching Killers stands out among the best serial killer TV shows on Netflix. Mindhunter.
What did you do?
You're developing a pattern of behavior that will not sustain you here. Agent Ford, if you leave, I can't help you.
There's no procedural rulebook for how to talk to these people.
If any of this is going to work, we need to talk to more some.
At number 2, we have Mindhunter. This captivating TV series follows FBI agents Holden Ford and Bill Tench as they pioneer the field of criminal profiling and delve into the minds of serial killers. Set in the late 1970s, the show explores their interviews with incarcerated killers to understand their motivations and behaviors, with the goal of applying this knowledge to solve ongoing cases.
Psychopaths are convinced that there's nothing wrong with them, so these men are virtually impossible to study, yet you have found a way in near-perfect laboratory condition.
The casting is so exceptional that it becomes challenging for viewers to differentiate between the actors and the actual individuals like Charles Manson or Edmund Kemper. Tench, working alongside Douglas, plays a pivotal role in studying the behavior and thought processes of repeat killers, eventually coining the term serial killer. Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
I hear screaming coming from your apartment.
At number 1, we have Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. This gripping TV series, created by Ryan Murphy, stands as one of the best serial killer shows on Netflix. Starring Evan Peters in the lead role as the notorious cannibal and serial murderer Jeffrey Dahmer, the show delves into his chilling crimes in a nonlinear fashion, offering a haunting depiction of the horrifying murders with meticulous attention to detail. While the series is undeniably intense and graphic, recounting the terrifying acts of violence perpetrated by Dahmer, it also delves into important social issues.
I called you for months, and it's too late.
And raises questions about whether the words of Dahmer's neighbors were taken seriously enough by the authorities, potentially leading to missed opportunities to save his victims.
That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.